Hello everyone, it's Dali here from Dali Art Market, and I just wanted to share some of my ShokART 8x8s or 8.6 by 8.6. They're 200 GSM 22 designs, and I absolutely love creating these. So there are images that I've drawn, there's images we've sourced, there's images I've combined, there's so much going on and there's so much layering going on. So let me just share with you Dream of the Magical Things. So Pip and I love creating, as most of you know. So they're double-sided, so the inside cover here is printed, and you've got the Dream of the Magical Things, so you could use that as a topper, or you could use it in your albums, and then you've got these really beautiful 3 toppers there as well. You've got this beautiful double spread here. So this is what I've tried to do is you've got a larger image on this side, a slightly smaller image on this side. So they're absolutely beautiful. You've got this beautiful spread. I love this. I love the olive, I love the green, the shades of the browns, and the beautiful sort of patina sort of feel about it. And there's Florana, as you will have known from Pip Art's rice papers. We've got the matching rice paper, we've got stamps, and these are absolutely beautiful to work with. And there's some elements that you'll see from You Make Me Happy as well, which is the other pad. Then this is my little purple lady, and she's drawn by me, and she's just really so sort of inspirational. Great if you're into journaling. Just really nice, sort of inquisitive, I think she is. So absolutely beautiful. Again, got the clock faces, got the ladies, got some keys in the background. So lots of elements going on there. And I've given you really, always on the right hand side you have more detail, on the left hand side you have less detail. Then a lot of people ask me always for toppers. So here we've actually got 18 toppers here. So you've got 9 per page. So you've got all of these toppers that you could actually make some really beautiful notelets, or gift tags, or just small journal pages, little mini albums. So absolutely beautiful. And some of the images are on their own. So like this one is. These have been drawn by myself. And so you've got some images which are not the large pages, but the smaller pages. This is really one of my favourite pages as well. It's like an array of watercolour. Again, it's absolutely beautiful. Take a white pen to this. It looks absolutely gorgeous. And then you've got this really lovely sort of page again where you've got this beautiful rustic sort of the olive again. And then I've given you 3 toppers, slightly different, because I thought if you were sort of doing a sort of a flip album, these would be a really lovely size. And then you've got 3 more toppers there. So much that you could be doing with this pad. Again, you've got this really big clock and the butterfly. Again, different sizes, different elements, all within your book that you can be using. Got these flowers which I've drawn. I love this. I think it's just so beautiful. Something I'm still really passionate about is drawing. So, and I've got these images here as well. And then these are in the circular, so if you've got die cuts which are circular, really beautiful to work with. And then I've given you all of these at the back as well. So you've got 12 there. So you've got all of these different ones. So you could again use these as little tags, little mini albums, etc. So, and it's basically a 10 double-sided plus the 2 inside pages, so you've got 22 designs in total. So that's Dream of the Magical Things. Let me show you some examples using that pad. So first I made this little carry-on which you can put your paints into, and it's just got one of those tags, just follow your dreams, they know the way. And you've got some of that is watercolour paper bits, you've got some of that beautiful clockwork I talked about. You've got that lovely piece there as well. So you can just see how lovely, I mean they're just so beautiful to work with. So that's just one example. Another example I have for you is this beautiful ATC box that Pip and I have been using a lot because we absolutely love it. And the papers really do lend themselves to covering books, to covering boxes. Absolutely gorgeous. I mean, I just love this. I think it's such a beautiful gift. You get the little key with it. And then if you open it out, what I've done is, I'll show you these little booklets in a minute. You get the ATC MDF the pieces with it, the 3 pieces with it. Let me just show you what I did with my 3 pieces. And obviously you could add more to this. You could put playing cards in if you wanted to use those. So there's your little box. Oh, it's so pretty, look. Ooh. And so I've made a blue set on one side. So you can just see how well those papers work. And then I've made a pink set on the other side. So really, really nice. You could put these onto coasters. You could use these as a part of your books. You could make a really nice concertina card with these. So the colours all work really, really well together. So I absolutely love those. So what I did, I talked about all the little bits, didn't I? So what I've done with all the little tags is I've just, can you see, I've just used those to make these really lovely little booklets. So I absolutely love these little mini albums. You've got Pip's ATC stamp there, which actually works really well for this sort of little journaling booklet. And then I've done a similar thing, but I used a purple instead of the actual green. And again, can you see all the little tags you've got there? Absolutely beautiful to make these with. So again, use all your bits up, and it's just so nice. Put that back in there. And then they sit within my little box, just like that, inside. So that's a really nice way to do it. Okay, so that's one really nice project there. And then what I did was I did a little bit bigger canvas using the Dream of the Magical Things, using the Florana rice paper in the background, using all the elements that I had from the papers, baby bits left over, bits that I could use, cutting out elements. And can you see the 3D in that? So the effect is amazing. It's really hard to tell sometimes when you have a project and you just see it as it is. But when you look at this, I mean, look at that eye looking at you and the butterfly, and you've got all of these elements within your book. So you can use that. We've also put a kit together if you wanted to buy a bigger kit using all of these elements. So that's Dream of the Magical Things. And you can get 2 of those for £9.99 actually. So they're really, really good value. And then the other one I've got for you is my other favourite, is You Make Me Happy. So again, done 10 double sheets, front and back cover printed, 22 designs, 200 GSM. So You Make Me Happy is more of a rustic palette, so more browns and sort of patina blues. Absolutely love it. I just think it's so different to the other one, but it's just so beautiful. So again, just so lovely. I mean, just look at that. And where are you going to get papers like that, hey? So I just love creating this. Whether I take inspiration from some of my own drawings, inspiration from some of the licensed products, and just, it's my take on it. So you've got all of these toppers in here again. You've got those, what we call the 18 double spread topper. Then you've got all of these papers in here as well, and you can use those whichever way you want. So you've got the Dream of the Magical Things, you've got Where Flowers Bloom So Does Hope. So you've got so much going on there. You've got these beautiful birds. Look at that. And again, depending on how you want to do it, we've done this page like this, so it's like a mirror image. Absolutely gorgeous. Obviously all of these you can tear out, so again, and just look at that. You continue it, you could just do it in its own, on its own. Absolutely. So, you know, when I'm looking at it, I'm just thinking about it. Oh my God, what can I do? What can I create? How can I do this? And so you've got all these toppers as well. Little tags to play with. And again, I've done a few projects using these as well. So let me show you. Now when you look at these, you look at it and you think, doesn't resemble that book at all. But by just using the different distress oxides or distress inks, you can change your book. So that's where flowers bloom. You've got the little tags coming out. Ooh, that one won't pull out. So you've got all the little tags. And you can just see how versatile these papers really, really are. And you can just make a little book by using some of those papers. And I've made this box as well, where you can make a set of notelets using these. So you've got the You Make Me Happy. And then what I've done here is I've just made a set of notelets. It's so easy to do. So I've even got the papers in the back here. I've got them on the back. So you've got this really beautiful box. But then you've got these are just from the toppers in the middle. You know, the 18 toppers you get. So I've just done it with basically 9 of them. So there you go, look at those. So just get this really lovely set. Just this tiny little set, look at that, of little notelets that you can actually make. Put your little notes in there. Just a little thank you, you've always got them. And by colouring the background, you can change the papers. I mean, you would never imagine that they were from the toppers in here. So can you see this one? It's just that one there. Oh, let me turn this over this way. I always do that, don't I? You can see that one's that one. You can see this one over here is this one. Oh, let me move that back up. There. So you can just see how easily you can recolour these to make them to whatever you want. That's with both of the pads. Let me just pick those all up. Oh, look how many we've got. We've got loads, loads. Look at that. And they are so pretty, so beautiful. And you know, sometimes you just want to give somebody a little note or a little thank you or just even a happy birthday card. This is the way to go. I'm just going to grab one other little example I have using that. Here we go. Always have one missing, don't I? So this is with actual lights. So this is quite a hard one to sometimes see because there you go, you can see the lights light up. This is actually 3D. So can you see? It's going to be hard to see under the lights sometimes. This is done with our magnifying sheets that we have. And this is such a beautiful project to do. And that's just using You Make Me Happy. And as you can see, I've got a link, Dream of the Magical Things. There is the link to the next book when it came. And you've got all this detail. Look at that. Let's see if I can show you. It's hard to show you. Can you see how that feather looks 3D? It's actually all very, very flat. I've got the lights in there as well. So these are just some of the little projects that you could be doing if you bought these pads. So you can just see how much you can change a pad just by changing the colours of your distress inks, by adding other products to it, or even if you just want to leave them as they are just beautiful, beautiful books. So you've got the beautiful You Make Me Happy, and then you've also got Dream of the Magical Things. Thank you so much. I hope you get some inspiration and I hope you like what we've created. Thanks a lot. Bye for now.